Remember those standardized tests you took and they always said they had a spot to answer what is your race, if you're African American, Caucasian, Asian, and the like? Well, I always hated that question because I don't actually know. If they had a other option, I actually often wrote other and I said, I do not know, I am adopted. Which leads me to the reason why I made this vlog. I'm adopted and so is my birth mom. This weekend, she and I will be finding out our ethnicity. How, you may ask? Or how did this all come about? Well, a little brief history is I'm adopted, so is my birth mom. I was raised with the family I grew up with from birth, so pretty much adopted and here you go, here's your baby. And so I do consider those people, those are my parents, that's my family, and I met my birth mother when I was 17 and she and I have been in touch ever since. Her name is Karen, my name's Carrie. See the similarity? I just always kind of had that void of not knowing. Most people, I'd say almost everyone takes it for granted. You either know, it's rather obvious visually, or you just don't really care. You're just like, well, whatever. I'm white, I'm this, I'm blah, I'm that, you know, blah, blah, blah. But if you don't actually know, it's kind of important that you don't know. Like when I've had people ask me like, oh, what are you? You know, oh, you're really into these different cultural things. Are you part of that group? It's like, no, I don't actually know. And kind of on the positive side of that though, it has provided a fun guessing game for many people. When this opportunity presented itself, I jumped on it immediately. I saw a listing online and it wanted people to participate for this website called DNAspectrum.com, which will be launching in, I think, July, early July. And they wanted people to, like, why is this important to you, and, you know, why should we pick you? I sent in my headshot and I sent in a photo of my birth mother and I said, you know, I don't actually know and I would love to know because it's something that's always kind of been a part of me that's missing. And I mean, I said the most common guess that I've gotten, which is the most common guess that for my ethnicity is Southern Italian. Some of the basic facts to aid you in your guessing, if you want to participate, is I have hazel eyes and brown hair. This is a little colored in here, and so it's brown. It's like a little dark on film here, but it's like a medium to dark brown. Hazel eyes and olive skin. And I would say slender to athletic build with some curves. And my birth mom is she's shorter, curvier, and also has olive skin, hazel eyes, and brown hair. Her hair is also actually a lot curlier. Mine, it has some wave to it, and if I'm in a more humid area, I can get definitely some ringlets in here. I don't know how much curlier you get. I haven't been anywhere humid for that long. And her hair can get very curly. Some photos of me and my birth mom, and here's some me of my more olive complexion. Right now it's on the fairer side, but it's not pink. One thing to keep in mind when you're looking at these photos of my birth mother and I together is quite some time ago she was actually in a car accident and broke her nose and had surgery to fix it. So when you look at the faces, keep that in mind. That is a slight difference. So here's a profile of what her nose, she said my nose is pretty much the exact same nose she had before, so here's profile too. Profile. And profile. So yeah, her nose dips a bit in here now, so it's not quite the same. So, what do you think? And I kind of thought it'd be fun to ask you, my friends, family, and the internet world out there, World Wide Web, what do you think? It's one of those I'm really excited about, but I don't think I can quite grasp the enormity of the situation of that question. When people ask you, I'll actually have an answer now. I never had an answer before. I'd always just, I don't know. And I mean, it's not really, for some people they'd be like, what's the big deal? And it's one of those things that when you don't know, it matters. If you know or you don't care, it doesn't really matter for you. But if you don't know and you care, it's kind of a big deal. So I wanted to do this video blog to explain to you what this project is, why it's important to me, and kind of to have a little fun and see if you wanted to guess also. Thank you for letting me share this very personal story and information about myself with you.